We're going to start, Boniface, and you and I both have to talk loud.
Yeah.
You have to talk louder than me. Okay? Okay, you ready to do this? Hi, my name is Pennie Carroll. I'm owner-broker of PCA Real Estate, and with me today is...
I'm Boniface Davay.
Nice to meet you, Boniface.
Pleasure.
How long have you been on our team?
3 years now.
3 years. Have you renewed your real estate license already, or that's coming up?
Yeah, it's coming up.
I hope you pass.
Hopefully.
I think you will.
Yeah.
We're going to start talking a little bit about home ownership and what it's meant to you and maybe some of the families that you've helped. And before we get started, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the market conditions. So we are in June.
Yeah.
And in Iowa, I would say that June is probably, we've kind of plateaued a little bit with the real estate activity because people are out of school.
Yeah.
We see the Iowa State Fairs coming up.
Absolutely.
And what's your favorite food at the Iowa State Fair, by the way?
Say hot dog.
Hot dog? Do you like it with the corn dog or just a plain hot dog?
No, I like the corn dog. Yeah,
Yeah, those are good. Yeah. So we like to say if you're thinking of buying or selling, still a great time.
Oh, yeah.
Interest rates are manageable.
It's always never a bad time to buy a house.
Right. Yeah. Always a good time to invest in real estate. And Boniface, now let's talk a little bit about your experience. So you're a homeowner.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. How long ago did you buy your home?
Last February, make me 1 year as a homeowner.
Right in the middle of snow.
Yeah. And also getting ready for spring too.
Oh, yeah. What were some of the things what's some of the things you enjoy about home ownership?
Well, I enjoy a lot, but some of those are like, building wealth, in fact, saving instead of like you when you're renting, you just pay another person mortgage.
Right.
But like being a homeowner, you get to, pay your work for, save.
And invest.
Yeah.
Invest in yourself.
Absolutely.
Because you were always paying a mortgage, right?
Oh, yeah.
But it was somebody else's.
Yeah, somebody else's mortgage.
Yeah.
So now I'm paying my own, building wealth for myself.
How do you like just the upkeep and the improvements of it? Do you enjoy that part of it?
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy like doing some handiwork in the house, I mean, it's kind of amazing, you have your own house, you get to, do some of the little work and I learn from it too,
Sure.
Yeah.
Something that you brought up when earlier today, your parents are homeowners.
Yeah.
We had the privilege of helping them with their home.
Yeah, they were the first, they bought theirs before.
Right.
Yeah.
Set a good example for you.
Yeah.
They came to you recently about their escrow account and property taxes. Yeah. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, it was kind of like they called me and my mom was like, our mortgage went up and we need to check with the bank. So I was like, I need to come and see what's going on. And then they explained, they said, we went a little bit over what we usually used to pay. So it's like, we need to check with the bank. So I said, no, well, sometimes when you buy a house, they have something you call escrow account where the bank set up and then the bank get to like, minimize the stress of you going to be paying, the mortgage and pay homeowner insurance and also like property tax. So the bank set up that special account, which is the escrow, to be able to, manage that, make sure your property tax is being paid and your homeowner insurance is being paid. So when there is an increase in your property tax, and which is normal, property tax goes up.
Right.
And so it also affects your monthly payment. So in order to adjust that, the bank, the bank will always, try to
recapture that.
Recapture that and make sure that you can be happy and then balance it because that account always need to be active.
Right, right. So you were able to walk them through that.
And they understood that and were like, okay, I thought maybe, because sometimes like before buying a home, people get to like, like get to hear a lot of stuff about home buying, being home ownership. Right. Where the bank gonna keep carrying your mortgage, or they're gonna come and take the house from you and stuff like that. So sometimes though, the kind of thinking make you to be under the fear and
Sure.
So that was similar situation with them.
So anyone else out there experiencing maybe a raise in their mortgage payment, they need to look at their escrow balance because they might have been a little bit short on taxes.
Yeah, and it's always good to speak to your realtor too, because you get to, walk you through some of the stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a reason you have your license, Boniface.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's been a very great help. Not just, working with my clients, also like, getting to, understand the importance of.
I think one of your strengths is that you're very patient with people.
Oh, yeah.
And you take time to really explain to them what's happening. Yeah. Right now you have 2 families that are buying new construction.
Yeah.
And that's kind of keeping you busy. Yeah.
And one of the, and the process have been like, a great journey. Mm-hmm. Finally they get to find a house that they like, and hopefully they'll be closing on that soon.
Yeah, so
and I'm so excited because they think about it. Sometimes the beginning of it becomes, like it's difficult. People, you get to go and see the house and you like the house, and all of a sudden somebody already made offer on the house. So but at the point where you can find a house and negotiate with the other party and get that house on a contract for your client is very important.
And then helping them with the loan process and making sure they've got a lender that knows what they're doing. And
always, available to answer all the questions they have is important. Give them some level of confidence and take away the fear too. Yeah.
Right. Well, I just want to say that we really appreciate having you on the team, Boniface.
Nice. Yeah.
And thank you for the hard work that you're doing. And if anyone has anything that they'd like to ask Boniface, his phone number's on the screen, and so is his email. And Boniface, they can call you 24/7, right?
Yeah, my number is available. You can inbox me. You can, call
text,
me anytime.
call.
Yeah, I'm always willing to help you out.
Yeah, thank you, Boniface. Good job.